Hey, it's Billy.
And it's Pat.
And one time we broke up.
Have you ever dated someone and then you broke up with them and then you regretted it immediately? And you had to ask the person to get back together with you and they said, maybe.
Because that was my response.
That may have happened to us.
We named this period of our relationship the time we do not speak of. Pat called it that mainly because it was probably his mistake that happened, or maybe not a mistake, maybe it was meant to happen. But it happened in our relationship about 4 months into us dating.
So yeah, we had been dating for a few months. I thought Billy was great. My friends had met him, some of my best friends. He was around all the time, and everyone, including myself, kind of knew that he was a serious
Yeah, it was getting
guy.
good footing, with Pat.
Good footing. And then something happened, and I freaked out, and I thought, this person's too nice and he likes me too much. I have to break up with him. Right? Totally logical.
So logical. So I get the text from Pat that basically says, hey, we need to have a talk. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, what is this? Well, oh my gosh, is this really happening?
I want to leave for this part.
No, well, you should leave. I get that text and I go nuts inside.
Insane.
I go insane, and basically I know what's happening, and I'm like, oh, let's meet tonight after work, and you're like, I can't, I have a work thing I have to go to, and I was like, no, you told me we have to have a talk, you need to meet with me tonight, and you're like, well, he was going to make me wait till the weekend or something, and I was like,
I'm busy.
Not making someone wait, that's horrible,
I know.
But
so I did come meet you.
You came over to my Avenue C East Village apartment, which you never liked coming to, and walked me through it, and you were very kind and very understanding. It wasn't about me, it was about you, and to this day I still believe that and understand that.
Yeah. I thought you were being sarcastic.
I died inside. I couldn't move out of my bed for 2 to 3 days. I would just lay in bed and feel the weight of the world on me, and I was crushed. It was horrible.
Sorry.
It was bad. It was bad. It's okay. So what I did was I planned a trip to the Caribbean with my cousin Christina to get away from it all. And then Pat, a couple of weeks after the breakup, came back.
I did. So during the few weeks, I had a few weeks of being single and being back on the market. I had been on the market, whatever. And I was actually all boys suck, and Billy was the one. So I actually don't remember how the conversation started. We had been communicating, I think, a little bit. And I said
a few texts here and there, and we were trying to get together to have the conversation of whether or not we were going to be okay to be friends.
I think I literally remember saying something I think I want to get back together, or I think I made a mistake. I think I
You said I think I made a mistake. Do you think that you?
That's what it was.
Would
not take me back?
Would you be
still dating?
Interested in dating me? And I remember
he goes, I'll think about it. So yeah, after a month off, we ended up back together.
Right back together.
That was 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think it was important for both of us to kind of do some final, so at least for me, some final self-evaluation of are you ready? Hold on. I think I have a chance here to be in a serious relationship. Let me just go double check with myself.
You did it for yourself. I got to do it for myself because before I met Pat, it was a few months in between where I had ended a 5-year relationship. I think my time away from you, that 1 month, was my chance to really fall apart, but also come back together and realize if I want to be with Pat, I'm gonna want to be with you. And so it was. We both kind of got to soul search a little bit for that month and make sure it was right. And look, now it's 4.5 years later. Now we're married, and we got to have a really bad point that we can look back at and be well, that was some of the worst. So
everything else pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would love to know if any of you have had an experience like this where you broke up with someone and really regretted it, or if you found a way to get back with that person and it worked out and that break was worth it. I think we all have learning moments like that when you're dating someone. So leave a comment, go like down there, and let us know what your experience was.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop.
Give me a kiss.
Oh.
Ew.